Today I want to talk to you about the single most important meta skill. You say, what's meta? What does that even mean? Well, meta is the Greek preposition that means beyond or after. You probably had a physics class in high school and you learned the science of physics, but you might have also at some point in time taken a metaphysics class, which is all about the philosophy that's beyond the science of physics. It's the Beyond Physics course. Today I want to talk to you about what does it take in this new world where artificial intelligence is hijacking the usual job smarts that we think we need to have. And what we're finding out is that what we need is a deep ability to listen, a deep ability to learn, the ability to have higher critical thinking, better collaboration, better creativity. What does it take if you need to learn to move from being relatively certain and stable with your knowledge base to being open and curious for more learning? What does it take from you saying, I can rest on the education I've had and instead engage in the idea that if I'm not a lifelong learner, I could be a relic of the past in the next 6 months? If it's really true that 43 to 47% of the American workforce is going to be displaced in the next 10 to 12 years, that means most of us, if we're going to be around that long, we need to get our heads in the game if we want to remain on the path of being wildly better. So what is this meta skill? It's quite simply this, and it's what the research says, is that hard quality work toward acquiring new skills is what will win the day. And they have an equation for hard quality work. Hard quality work is the amount of time spent times the focus of intensity that brings about this high quality output. If you are going to reinvent yourself, if you are going to take on some new skills, let's say you're going to learn listening. I just taught an advanced listening course to a group of leaders trying to learn to coach and mentor others better. And this advanced course in learning on listening was all about them attempting to come to recognize that they can't assume they know what it is the person that they're mentoring is actually saying, that there needs to be a lot more inquiry, a lot more openness, a lot more tentativeness to jumping to conclusions. As an example, for many of us, that's a challenge. When we hear something that sounds familiar, we instantly think the person we're listening to, we understand them. Moving into this new world, where artificial intelligence is going to be able to make snap judgments much, much quicker than we can, and with much greater accuracy. That's already been proven. Those of us that are willing to undertake, just for instance, deep listening, are going to find out we pick up on nuances computers might miss. We're going to be able to collaborate with each other and come up with products and services and ideas that are much, much better, that require a human intuition. And so the ability to actually learn these things requires this meta skill that the research calls high quality work. This equation, intensity of focus times the amount of time spent. And this is why our conversations about creating zones of zero distraction become so important. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about what is high quality work and how do you create this intensity of focus so that you can actually acquire the new skills you need and become the new you can become, and to stay on the path of wildly better in this shifting landscape of job opportunity. For many people, this world that we're entering into of increased artificial intelligence and deep learning is intimidating. It's something that kind of knocks us back on our heels and we say, oh man, what is the world coming to? But for a whole host of other people, it is becoming the most exciting opportunity, because those are the people that understand lifelong learning, its value, and they understand that this meta skill of high quality work is rare and it is a differentiator. It puts you ahead of the pack. I hope you'll take up the challenge to develop this meta skill.